I'm Josh, and today we're doing the Big Three Burger Battle.
Fast food, face off! Fast food, face off!
Today on Fast Food Face Off, we're doing the Holy Trinity, the Big Three in burgers. We're doing the Whopper with cheese from Burger King, we're doing the Big Mac from McDonald's, and we're doing the Dave's Classic Double from Wendy's. And without further ado, here's your brief history in burgers. After purchasing the company for $2.7 million from the McDonald's brothers in 1961, Ray Kroc turned McDonald's into a fast food empire that has more than 36,000 locations in over 100 countries. Originally named the Aristocrat, McDonald's flagship burger would not earn its Big Mac moniker until 1967, when a 21-year-old advertising secretary, Esther Glickstein, suggested the name in a meeting. Beginning in 1953, in Jacksonville, Florida, the company named Burger King began turning out conveyor broiled burgers for its founders Keith J. Kramer and Matthew Burns. The company introduced the Whopper in 1957 and originally sold the flagship burger for only 37 cents. Wendy's founder Dave Thomas opened his first location in Columbus, Ohio on November 15, 1969. After pioneering both the drive-thru in 1971 and the dollar menu in 1989, Wendy's has amassed worldwide success with over 6,500 locations in 29 countries. Let's crush some calories. All right, the first one we're gonna do is the Whopper with cheese. Let's get into it. Looks pretty much what you would expect from Burger King. And not too deflated, not too microwaved or overhydrated or soggy or anything like that. I think it's gonna be a pretty good burger. Flame grilled deliciousness. So, first bite, best bite. You're gonna remember Burger King burgers are always flame grilled, and you can definitely taste the difference. I'm sure even though these burgers are going to be good, anybody who's a big fan of Burger King, that's what keeps you coming back to Burger King. I went with cheese for the Whopper. Not that I'm impartial to the Whopper just as is, but the Big Mac has cheese on it, and then the Dave's Classic Double also has cheese on it, so it just seemed unfair to kind of have the Whopper without cheese. Anybody who hasn't had a Whopper, the accoutrement or the condiments that are on it are mayonnaise, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, and then raw onion, white onion, and pickles in there as well. It's pretty much a standard deluxe burger that you would get from any other burger joint. The only difference here is the fact that the Whopper, when you look at it in comparison to the other two burgers, is a little bit wider of a burger. The bun to beef ratio is a little bit different. Another thing that should be interesting is that there's a sesame seed bun for the Whopper. There's a sesame seed bun for the Big Mac, but the Dave's Classic Single is just a traditional burger bun. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference as far as texture, flavor, or taste is concerned, but it should be interesting to see how they stack up. So the actual consistency on everything with the burger was very good, pleasantly so. The bun wasn't soggy or weighed down by the condiments, even though they were more wet condiments. The texture of the onion came through. It gave a good crunch, so did the pickles. And then the burger, like most of the other burgers here, is cooked medium well. There is no, rare in the fast food chain world, but quality burger as far as fast food burgers go. Next up, we have the Big Mac. I've always been partial to these, mainly because I grew up next to a McDonald's as a kid. When I got older, I was actually probably more of a fan of Burger King's Whoppers, just because I generally like the flame grilled taste. But I don't think you can beat the 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun kind of thing, There's a reason why that's kind of in the American spirit. People can tell you that jingle quicker than they could probably tell you the national anthem. So right away, pretty good looking burger, held up well. The bun isn't soggy. The ingredients as far as the meat, the cheese, the condiments are concerned They're all in there, they're not oozing out. It was a well put together burger. Thousand Island dressing is life. So with the Big Mac, the ratio of bun to burger is probably a bit different than the other two burgers, mainly because there's another piece of bread there in the center. The main ingredients are a little bit different too, not exactly a deluxe burger. You have pickles, onions, and then you have lettuce and then a Thousand Island dressing. This sets the Big Mac apart from the other two in that they either do ketchup and mayonnaise, or I believe Wendy's does ketchup and mustard. Also, what sets the Big Mac apart from its counterparts is that because of the way that it's stacked, you have two burgers as comparison to the single burger that you get from the Whopper. And because of that, with the Dave's Classic Double, I actually ordered the single, but when I felt the weight of it, it just didn't seem fair in comparison. So I got the double because I feel like the weight and the meat to bun ratio is more accurate to the Big Mac, and then the weight of the Whopper itself, either through the beef or the condiments, feels like the weight of these burgers is a lot closer, with this being doubled up and then the Big Mac being as it is. Also, if we're just going straight sesame seed bun for sesame seed bun, in my opinion, I do prefer the Big Mac sesame seed bun to Burger King's. Just something about it, it just has a better consistency, I think, than the Burger King's. It might be because this is a little bit smaller. The ratio of the bread itself to the rest of the condiments in the burger, it just tastes better. It has a better mouthfeel than what Burger King's doing. The quality of the beef for both the Whopper and the Big Mac is about the same. I would say, again, your mileage may vary, but I just prefer the taste of the flame grilled burger patty as opposed to the burger patty that McDonald's has. But burger to burger, this is the winner so far, but I would say that I do enjoy the bread and then the condiments more of the Big Mac. Last burger up to battle. This is the Dave's Classic Double from Wendy's. A lot of people don't remember, but Dave Thomas, you know, for all the 90s kids, used to be the founder of the company. He's a Jersey guy, so represent Atlantic City. And they moved away from that for obvious reasons, and now it's just more of the focus on it being, you know, Wendy's cheeseburgers. Let's finish her up. That is a sharp-looking cheeseburger. Right? Good looking bun, nice stack. Everybody always notices the fact that Wendy's burgers are square and everybody else's burgers are round. It's just another one of those contributing factors to the differences between their burgers and other people's burgers. I'm also curious to see how the fresh, never frozen guarantee that they have stacks up against the other companies. Let's see how it goes. I got a little bit of Dave's secret sauce in my mouth. So right away, first impression, I do taste a difference in the beef. I'm surprised. It's one of those things that you would think would be some sort of a fast food gimmick. Anybody who's ever worked at Wendy's, or for that matter, Burger King or McDonald's, maybe let us know down in the comment section some of that secret stuff going on behind the counter. You can definitely taste the difference in the quality of the beef. So the condiments on this are similar to Burger King's Whopper. You have the lettuce, you have pickles, you have raw onion, you have tomato, and then I was wrong on the mustard. It is ketchup and mayonnaise. And it complements this burger well, especially the taste of the beef. It really does taste like it's fresh beef. Anytime you've ever been to a barbecue or just made a burger for yourself, this is essentially the flavor profile that you're getting from this. Different than the Whopper, that tastes exactly like it came off of somebody's grill. I will say that the quality of the bun, while tasty, didn't hold up as well as the other bread did. I think McDonald's bread ratio works better for their burger than the bread ratio here. The Whopper would probably be close second, and then Wendy's would be third. Also, I'm not sure why. I can always tell the difference in the cheese quality at Wendy's over Burger King and McDonald's. I know that it seems like an odd thing that they would probably get from similar suppliers. The cheese that you get on Wendy's cheeseburgers, the cheese sauce, anything that has their yellow American cheese, the quality of the cheese itself tastes better than the other two companies.
That's a lot of cheese.
And that about wraps it up. The saddest bite, also one of the best bites, the last bite. The battle has been waged, but who's the victor? Okay, so obviously the big three are the big three for a reason, and the burgers that are their flagship burgers are also that for a reason. If I were to have to nudge one out over the other, in my opinion, the dark horse, I think Wendy's honestly has the best all-around traditional flagship cheeseburger. Everything that people think of when they crave or want a cheeseburger, you're gonna find it here. So you get that real beef kind of flavor, hard to describe flavor, almost umami, that you crave when you want something that's red meat. That's what you're gonna get here. The cheese, again, I'd imagine that they're probably pretty similar, but for whatever reason, maybe it's the flavor of the beef, that it just complements it very well. Condiments and the accoutrement that you get with a normal cheeseburger, a deluxe burger, is usually what the average person thinks of. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, ketchup, onion, pickles, pretty straightforward. And it just works. The flavor profile of this burger is what I personally think of when I want a cheeseburger. Again, your mileage may vary, but this is what I think is the winner here. A close second, it's hard. This could be a toss-up. It really is a stylistic difference. So while they both have a sesame seed bun, that's pretty much where the similarities ends on these two burgers. Whopper has a flame grilled taste, and obviously if that's something that you're into, I am into it, you're probably gonna prefer that over the McDonald's Big Mac. The way that the Thousand Island dressing kind of complements the Big Mac and the way that the burger itself is stacked with the extra bread, it's gonna be a textural and flavor difference compared to the Whopper. I do think I enjoyed the bread here more than I did here. I would say that I enjoyed the beef here, or the flavor of it here, more than I did here. And if I'm gonna pick one based off of the condiments and the sauce, I'm a Thousand Island dressing guy. Nothing wrong with ketchup and mayonnaise. I do just think it gives this burger a little something different. Also, something that I thought that you guys would appreciate is I'm gonna have in every one of these videos the calories posted up somewhere over here for individually for the burgers, and then total calories, and then also the value, the amount that I paid for the burgers, because that sometimes factors in, right? So coming in first, surprisingly, the Big Mac with $4.79 before tax. It's pretty good for the quality of the burger and whatever it is that you get with the Big Mac. Coming in second place was the double from Wendy's. It was $5.89. In my opinion, a little bit more substantial as far as the weight of the burgers. And then again, my opinion, your mileage may vary, I do think that the burger itself is better. And last, Burger King, for just their standard Whopper with cheese, you had $5.99. Not that that's a bad value, but I do think a lot of people would start thinking that when you're at the $6 range, if you throw another $2, $3 on there, you have a much better caliber of burger outside of the fast food world. So that about does it for us here over at Fast Food Face Off. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, go ahead and follow us on Instagram to keep up to date with what the Tasty Vibe Tribe has planned for the upcoming week. And as always, drop a comment down below in the comments section to let us know what you want to see in future videos. So until next time, remember, if you are what you eat, always eat amazing.